We are ready. We are ready. Welcome, everyone. I'm going to move my weights. You will need weights, but they don't need to be like right in front of your feet where you're trying to work out. Seated, the whole class. Butt on the chair. Get used to it because you're going to be there for a while. Roll the shoulder blades back. I am Ron. This is Ageless Balance. We are going to start with posture check. Here's what's going to be crazy about this posture check, though. What we're going to do is get back to the back of the chair. How often do I say that? Not very. So what we're going to do here is we're going to use the back of the chair just to get a good feel for the back of the chair, of where our back should be. So if your chair's a good one, you'll notice it's a little up at the top of it. Bottom has a little bit of a protrusion right at the lower part. We're a little more bend. That's going into the lower back, into the lower lumbar. Legs are flat on the chair. Feet are flat. Knees are forward. So this is how you always sit, unless you sit like I do, which is like this all the time. Even worse when I'm at my desk on the computer. It's just so easy. This is how we should be. This is where we get to. So right here, start out. We're going to just squeeze the glutes. That's it. And take those butt muscles, tighten them up. Exhale as you do, and back down. So every time you're seated, you can do that. You can do this when you're standing. Tighten up those glutes, hold them for a little bit, and bring them back. I think this is a little more effort, though. Breathe in through the nose. We're going to exhale through pursed lips. Not real hard. And as we exhale, we're just going to keep those muscles tight all the way through. And then you can relax. The other thing you should feel as the air is getting out of the lungs, as you get to the end of that, and feel those lower abs, belly button down to the top of the hips, top of the pelvis. If you're not feeling it, squeeze those muscles just a little bit tighter, right here in the stomach area. But don't forget the abs, or the glutes. I forgot them. I called them abs. One more time. And back down. Could you feel that? My legs were kind of wobbling, shaking, keeping those muscles tight for that long. All right, next thing we're going to do is same thing, exhale, but roll out just a little bit. So it's working on the upper half here, belly button to the rib cage. You can't see that when I do it sideways. Belly button to the rib cage. Looks like I was doing one of those hearts for you. Shoulders come right straight out. And back. All you want to feel is just that release of tension of the back on the pressure of the back on the back of the chair. You don't even have to pull it all the way off. Just feel these muscles tighten up in the front of the core. Back in. What we're going to do is take and just exhale. This time roll the shoulders forward. So you're going to bring them out just a little bit. Shoulders get a bowl as much as you can. Chin is not going to come down to the chest. You're just going to roll the head down a little bit. And back. So this you should feel on the outside of the chest going into the front of the shoulders. Let's get the lower half involved at the same time. Squeeze the glutes. You should feel muscles engaged from all the way bottom of the pelvic floor, or the pelvic floor, all the way up to the rib cage, into the chest. A couple more times. And last one. I really have to work on that, getting the glutes engaged. It doesn't just happen automatically. And back. So I took a class that was training on the pelvic floor. And that's where I got this. You should always tighten those glutes up every time. No matter what exercise you're doing, it stabilizes the core, but it also helps the pelvic floor. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to bring the chest out just a little bit more. Reach, keeping the shoulders forward. So we're coming out a little deeper, exhaling. And we're going to come back, bring the back against the back of the chair, shoulders back, chest out. Not looking up over your head, looking up at a diagonal, keeping the neck straight. Deep breath in and tighten up the core muscles, including the glutes. Deep breath in here, stretch across the chest. Exhale. Bring the shoulder blades back. Don't look up at the ceiling like I keep wanting to do. There's no extra stretch in the front when you're looking up at the ceiling. Core. Tighten it up. Squeeze the glutes. When you squeeze the glutes, you're just going to feel yourself pull right back. As these muscles shorten, as they contract, it's going to bring you right straight up. One more time. Glutes are tight. Relax. And there we go. Come on up to the edge of the chair. We're done with that back of the chair. Going to let the abs do just a little more work here. Get the core a little more involved by bringing our butt out to the edge of the chair. Glute fold right between the butt and the top of the leg. That area should be right on the edge of the chair. First thing, just bring your arms up in front, palms facing in, roll the shoulder blades back, open it up, and let them come back down. Right now, just warm up the shoulders. Keep the elbows bent as much as you need to. Only bring the arms up as high as is comfortable for you. Start taking some deeper breaths as you do. When you've got the arms up, shoulder blades back, you can feel the chest really stretch out, the rib cage. And then exhale as you come back down again. Again, up. But this time, when you come down, we're going to come out to the sides, palms down, sweep, pushing the shoulder blades back, driving the shoulder blades down, warming up that entire back, and then taking the arms and push. Push, push, push. Exhale as you do. To the bottom. Again, breathe in, exhale, coming up over the top. Shoulder blades are back. Feel the stretch in the chest. Far back as you can get the shoulders. Breathe in and exhale as you sweep down the sides, pushing on the arms, pushing the hands down, and squeezing the glutes. And squeezing the glutes. One more time, up, over the top. Exhaling as you do. Palms over, so that we're facing down. As you drive the arms down, shoulder blades down, glutes are tight. Tightening up those core muscles. And down. Get a little movement through those shoulders we did. Arms are up on the side. Hands up. Cactus. We do cactus because I live here in New Mexico. We're going to take chin follows chest. Make sure the hips don't move. Everything stays pointed forward except the shoulder girdle. And always think about, this is a reminder at all times, and I have to cue myself this, the shoulder that's going backwards, I really only concentrate on that shoulder because as that's going around, it brings the entire shoulder girdle with it. Chest comes around to the side and then back to the middle. Get yourself back up again. Deep breath in, exhale. Squeezing the glutes a little bit. Back to me. I can't get a whole lot of squeeze there. Set up in neutral and exhale. Back to the middle. Bring it in. Bring it down. Give the shoulders a break. They deserve it. Heels up. Start out easily. Start out easy. Bring up just the heels. Grab on the bottom of the chair if you need to make sure that you've got that neutral position. Shoulders back, chest out. Just bring the heels up, warming up the calf muscles, back of the lower leg. Heels are warming up. This Achilles tendon back in the back of the heel. As you lift that up, start getting it a little higher, a little slower. And if you're holding on to the bottom of the chair, see if you can just pop that foot up off the floor. Just for a second. Make sure as it's going down that you go slowly. Pop it up and then drop. You can let go of the hands again. Now start seeing if you can get that knee up just a little bit higher and not pushing off with the toes, but lifting with the front of the hips Those hip flexors tightening up, bringing that leg up. Exhale as you do it. Squeeze the glutes. And back down, nice and slow. Take your time. How high your knee comes up, that's your knee's decision. Actually, it's not the knee. It's the muscles in the front, muscles in the back. Those are your limiters. The knee's just along for the ride. I think I'm funny. Back down, up. One more time each side, up, tuck. Others. And this makes the perfect combo move. Yay, combo move, yay. That's what you're all doing. I can see it. I can see it on the monitors. All right, shoulders back. Lift the leg first, rotate the shoulders. Don't let the knee move. Working those muscles around the hip all the way around, inside and outside of the thigh as you bring it up to hold it in place. Otherwise, the whole body would turn, torso would twist. Just the shoulder girdles coming around, rotating out of the middle of the back only. Back in and down. Exhale. Tuck. Squeeze the glutes. In and back. Working a good section of the core here. Make sure you're pulling those shoulder blades down so we get to the outside of the back as well. So you come up, draw the shoulder blades down, then do the rotation. Come back, arms down, arms down. Shake it out. We're done with that for right now. Feet out to the sides, starting out with heel raises. That's it. Just bring the heels up. Make sure the knees over the ankle. Toes pointed out a little bit. Up and up. Keep bringing them. That's it. That's all you're going to do for right here. Hold. Hands up. Shoulders back. Elbows back as far as you can get them. We're going to do a side bend. Remember, ear over shoulder. So you want the spine to be in a straight line. Neutral position as you come down on the side. Keep the head up. We want to be good to those vertebrae. Good to the bones in our body. Not put a lot of pressure on them. They're not made for that. As we get older, even less so. And one more time each side. Exhale as you do it. Bring that shoulder blade down. Squeeze it down. Feel the muscles from the rib cage all the way down to the hip engaging. To pull you to the side. Not to pull you down, but to pull you out to the side. And back up. Feet out. Start out with just heels up. Heel up. And up. Get yourself back in neutral. Elbows back as far as they'll go. Ear over the shoulder. Straight down the side. Ear follows spine. And back up. If you want, if you can, I'm going to walk the feet in a little bit higher. Bring the knees up off the floor. Or bring the feet up off the floor. Bring the knees up. Knees aren't on the floor. And as you bring the leg up, side bend, back up and down, other side. One more time each side. And up. And there you go. One left. One left for the core section. Then we go to strength. Feet apart. Yes. Shallow hip hinge. Down and up. Very shallow. Bring the feet in. So you want neutral position here. I thought so. It's not on my sheet, but I knew this was it. Feet together. Little hip hinge. Deep breath in. Exhale. Rolling the shoulder blades back. Squeeze the glutes. Tighten up the core as you come up. Back down. A few couple more. One more. Down. And up. Little bit of a knee tuck. So get out on the edge of the chair. Feet right down in front of you. Shoulder blades back. Hold on to the bottom of the chair or the back of the chair right now just to start out. Bring that knee up as much as you can, tucking it in, and then back down again. So before we did the march, we were more concerned about just getting the foot up off the floor. Now we're concerned about getting these muscles in the front of the hip, right here, all the way up, into the lower abs engaged, glutes engaged. Again, how high that comes up, how close the knee gets to the torso, and it's you. That's all you to decide. And down. Palms back. We're going to go into that little bit of a hip hinge, shallow hip hinge. Arms go back as you come forward, which really helps keep you in neutral position because it keeps the shoulder blades together. And then back down again. So out. Let yourself come down. Keep the shoulder blades back. Core is tight. Breathe in. Exhale. And back. Here's what we're going to do. Lift the knee and then go into that hip hinge. Down. You won't get very far. And then deep breath in. Exhale. Coming back to here. Other side. Same thing. Lift the leg up first. Get yourself in position here. Make sure you've got neutral. Inhale and then exhale coming forward. Drive those shoulder blades down toward the hips. Again, it's a small move. Leg down, back up. Here we go. Other side again. And in. One last time. Get yourself back in position. Leg up. And back down again. We're good. That was core without the floor. We got a little exercise in. You fell through that. We were really working the abs, front of the torso, front of the core, and then the glutes were being used heavily too. We got the posture muscles on the upper back, so we got lots of muscles there. We are going to go to weights next. Grab a drink of water. Get yourself set up and ready. We will be seated for all of the weight exercises. Because I am planning, let me get back here. I am planning on weights on the knees kind of thing, working the hip flexors to lift the legs up. They will be combo exercises. So what we'll do, going into our strength portion of the program, what we're going to do is work on upper body, lower body, combination moves together. We'll do weighted top, weighted bottom, and then weighted top only on the last. So we'll take 2 exercises, do them individually, and then do a third on its own. I call it A plus B equals C. Grab 2 weights. Nice and easy. Palms forward, elbows back, shoulders back. You want to stay in a neutral position. Come out to the edge of the chair. Chair, feet flat on the floor. Chair and feet become cheer. We're going to do this biceps curl coming up in front, keeping the elbows right next to the torso. And if you can, try not to touch the torso with the elbows. So arms can touch the core, but when you get the elbows in there, that's when we start really bracing against the core. Make the arms do the work. This is a biceps exercise. Make the biceps work. You ready? Keep the shoulders back, chest out, and up. Be really careful on this one that I see a lot is this on the way down and then using the back to give momentum to get the arms up. That is so hard on the back. especially if you roll down like this and then bring it all up and then the weight at the same time. That is just a whole lot of stress on that lower back. Exhale as you come up always. On the effort portion is when you do the exhale. Coming down nice and slow, you want to work against gravity. You want to fight it all the way down. That's the eccentric part of the exercise, working different muscles. Some are the same, some different. Otherwise, we're just doing half an exercise if we just let the weights go down. Nice and slow back down. We're going to do one more. Nice and tight. And bring it back down again. Weights on the thighs. Starting out with just the heel coming up. I want you to really concentrate on the back on this one, because what you're going to try to do is get that foot up off the floor just a little bit. And if that doesn't work for you, here's a great one. Set the weights down, put the hands on the thighs, and get the foot up. And as you're driving up with the leg, push down with the arm. Find that place where you can feel both working, the arm and the leg, the thighs, at the same time. So you don't need, if you don't have a light weight that you can lift in this position without rolling the chin forward, don't use weights. You can always use your hands, working the upper and lower body that way. So again, shoulders are back, chest is out. Get the feel for starting to bring that heel up, and then little by little, up and up. Again, you're popping off the toes at first. See if you can get away from that and just using the muscles in the front of the hips to lift with. Remember, slow on the way down, toe taps first, and then all the way down to the heel. Same on the way up, heel comes up first, off the ball of the foot, toe still hanging, touch, ball of the foot, heel. Shoulder blades back, don't let yourself start rolling forward. Again, hard on the back. Don't be hard on your back. It'll be hard on you if you do. One more time. And down. All right. That was the worst of the marching. Now we're just going to bring the leg up on its own. Opposite arm, opposite leg, up and back down. Like that we do. Arms by the side, shoulder blades are back, chest is out. You got those shoulder blades pulled down. Make sure the elbows are right out next to the torso, And lift, opposite leg, opposite arm, hold, and back down. Taking your time. You're still doing that heel toe up, toe heel down. I'm working. I keep those shoulder blades back. They're kind of always pulling forward. One last time each side. Up. Nice and slow. Arm and leg should go at the same time. You're working the brain here, getting that arm and leg to work in sync with each other, forcing the brain to work just a little bit harder. All right. Going into a hip hinge, elbows back, triceps kickbacks. So in and out at the end. Hold the weights. Don't lock the elbows out completely. So what you don't want to do is where that hand is up higher than the elbow, you want hand to be just a little bit below the elbow, still feeling a bend in there, not that little lock at the end. So elbows back as much as you can. Shoulder blades back, chest out. You want a straight line from the back of the head to the tailbone. And out. And back in. Upper back. So if you can, make sure the palms are facing in so that the hands have to do more work holding the weight. Giving you grip strength, giving you forearm strength. Fingers. forcing the wrist to not move so that you're strengthening up the wrists as well. 30 seconds in, 15 to go. 5 seconds. One more time. In and back. Out again. And in. Whoo. Weight on the legs again. Don't put the weight all the way out to the end. So the modification for this is the closer the weight is to the torso, the less work through those less intense that the hip flexors have to work. So you just kind of hold them closer. If you're having problems picking the leg up, if you're not having problems, you can roll them out just a little bit more. We're going to lift, toe back, and out. Up, foot back under the chair. Extend it out if you can. This is the next part of this. You're going to go out, up and in, and then back to the middle. Extend, tap the knee, keep the shoulder blades back, leg up, tap the toe behind you, feel the muscles working in the back of the thigh. So we're extending that distance that the heel has to come in by extending the leg out. Up, out, tap the heel, up, back, into the middle. Couple more. Last one. Bring it up. Extend out slowly. Heel touches the floor. Back up. Squeeze the muscles in the back of the thigh and bring it down again. Here we go. We're putting them together now. Putting it all together. Going to go extend, heel in at the same time, opposite arm. You can't see that. Let's do it the other way. I'm going to take that other arm out and back. Other side, extend. Upper and lower body working together. As the foot is coming back, that arm should be extending through the elbow, going back as well, and back in like that. All right, shoulder blades stay back. If you can't keep the shoulder blades forward, if you come down so far that the chest just collapses, sit up higher until you can get those shoulder blades back. Get the elbows back as far as they can go. Opposite arm, opposite leg. We can go now. Out. Squeeze the back, that muscle in the back of the thigh. Out. Keep the shoulder blades together the whole time. You want to feel this all the way through the shoulder blades the entire time you're doing this exercise. You want to. You really do. You might not have known it, but you do. Out. I want you to. And back. Extend. Pick up. Come in slowly, squeezing those muscles, those hamstrings in the back of the thigh, and back to the middle. Out. All back. Bring it in. 10 seconds left. One more each side. Take it out. Leg back. Extend back. Last one. Out. Make sure the shoulder blades are still back. Keeping the spine tight. And right there. As long as you keep the shoulder blades together as you're doing this, you're going to feel those muscles, or you're going to get the back in neutral, and it's going to stay there. Whew. All right. One arm at a time. 90 degrees. We're just going to roll out to the side and bring it back. So I want you to really concentrate on not letting the torso twist. That's your prime objective here, is not letting the torso twist. Just that arm coming out to the side. Squeeze the shoulder blades back nice and tight. And come forward. Palm right straight up. I have this really bad tendency of just letting the weight hang in the fingers when I do these, instead of making the muscles work to bring that wrist up, keeping it tight. It is so much more intense. It works it so much harder. After you do a couple of these, you may feel a little more like you can get a little deeper with it. Out to the side, roll the shoulder blade back at the same time. External rotation. Oh, wrist was falling again. So there's so much more grip strength and forearm strength required when you do these. when you hold the hand where it's supposed to be, not putting pressure on the wrist by having it contracted or flexed. One more time. Other side. Same thing. Get yourself set up. Butt on the edge of the chair. Feet flat on the floor. Knees, hips, toes all pointed together. Arm out and roll it. So you're staying forward. Arms going around to the side. Shoulder blade. Bring them back as much as you can. Squeeze it. If this is too much, just get rid of the weight. It's a great option for modification. You can just get rid of the weight completely. That rotation is really important. You want to feel that shoulder blade engage. If you're fighting the weight the whole way through or you've got pain in the shoulder, stop. Just stop, would you? Come around. One more time. Notice I'm going slow. It's important. For all exercises. And bring it in. On the knee. On the knee, on the thigh, not on the knee. What I meant to say, not on the knee. Take that other hand down for just a second. We're going to just bring it up and around and back again. Did you drop your weight, Denise? Is that? You have to bend over and pick it up? Okay, here we go. Up and out. Fell out of your hand. And in. See if you can get by without holding the chair. If you need to hold the chair to keep your body upright so you're not leaning to the side as you do this, perfect. Use it. Lightly touch, but make sure that you're not leaning to the side. Only thing moving is that leg in the hip joint. I was thinking of the Kit Kat Club. It's a really hip joint. Up, out, tap the toe, bring it in and down. The other thing you can do, you go as far as you can and then you sit the foot down. Give it a chance to rest. Pick it back up and come in. Other side. You're seeing how these two are going to go together, arm and leg, right? Up, out, in, and down. Make sure the stationary leg, your brace leg, is staying flat on the floor and the knee is pointed forward. Don't let it roll with you. If the hips are turning, it will roll too. The other thing is always remember, anytime that leg goes to the outside, knee and toe always have to go in the same direction. Out and back in. Hold it out there. Feel the muscles working on the outside of the hip. Those glutes as you're in here. Two more. Up. Last one. Up. Roll it out, squeeze, bring it back in and down. One arm, one leg, opposite arm, opposite leg. And in. This is a lot harder. If you do the same leg, same arm, it really has a tendency. That weight momentum, and then you get rid of the brace leg underneath it, the hips roll. So that's from going opposite sides. If you can do it the other way, that's perfect. That really works those core muscles, but it's really hard to do. So just, if you need to, out and in and down. Lift, rotate, knee, toe, same direction. Hips don't move. Back in and down. Wrists stay straight. Don't let it flop you around. Up. Shoulder blade tight, hip tight. And in, one more. And other side. You should feel that outside of the hip a lot on the outside of the hip as well as the hip flexor in the front. Arm up, shoulders back, feet pointed forward. Up. Sits bones should not be moving at all. There should be no movement through the hips whatsoever. And if you do, you'll feel it there first. Those sits bones are going to just move a little bit. You don't want any movement through there. Real good chance of straining the lower back if you do that, putting a lot of pressure on those muscles down there. Up, out, Take your time, squeeze, back in, last one, up, and down. One left, we'll do it, we'll do it. Shoulder blades are back, arm out on the side. We're gonna do a side arm raise, so palm down. You know, I'm gonna go bent elbow, up and back down. That's my modification. If you arm all the way out, perfect. If this even hurts, just get rid of the weight. You don't need it. And if you get rid of the weight, get the arm all the way out to the side, then roll the shoulder blades back and lift, tightening up all the muscles all the way down the side. Because you don't need the weight. You just do the contraction yourself. All right, you ready? Out and in. Elbow comes right straight out from the torso. No matter where your arm is for extension, the movement is always elbow, shoulder, torso, all in alignment as you come up. Keeping the shoulder in neutral. If you roll forward or if you move the arm forward to lift it up or move it back, you're putting stress on that shoulder socket. Shoulder blades are back, nice and tight. Squeeze the glutes as well. It's going to hold you right in place. Getting that core activated, you tighten the glutes, you got that whole lower back area to the front. Working like a brace around the spine. Other side. Do the same thing over there. Starting with the elbow bent. See what I got here. Up. And I got nothing. Bad shoulder. I'm going to just do it without. Up. And back down. It's enough work right there. And down. Let's see if I extend. There we go. I can do it that way. I'm bringing those shoulder blades back tight, especially on that side, and rolling it down at the same time. Two more. Last one. And down, feet together. Weights on the thighs. You guys do it that way first. Out and in. Coming down on the sides, butterfly, shoulder blades are back. Squeeze the inner thighs to bring the legs back in again. If you want, make it a little more challenging. Move the weights to the outside. Weight is on the outside, pulling it back in again. Move it around, see what you like more. Have the sides of the feet together. Squeeze the muscles between the legs, inner thighs, groin muscle. Tighten them up and bring it in. Keep your feet flat on the floor. If you let the feet roll out at the same time, you're going to be using the lower leg to help bring it in. Keep the feet flat. Get out there and now. Squeeze the glutes. Those legs will get right into it. One more time. Out. And in. I am not going to use weights. We're going to alternate arms. Legs come out. And down. Other side like that. That's what we're going to do. All right. Shoulders are back. You're in neutral. Butts out to the edge of the chair. You do what you can do. Legs out, feet flat on the floor, heels together, sides of the feet together. Pull them back in, tighten them up. Squeeze like you've got a ball between there. You've got to try to pop. Out. I can really feel this on the inner thighs if you really contract. Holding. You're going to feel it on the outside of the leg because here's what's working. Those muscles on the outside are pulling out, trying to override the inner thigh. The contracting muscle is going to be the stronger muscle. Inner thigh's got the more pressure here. Legs out. Arm down, legs in, arm up. One more time each side, out. And last one. That was our strength program. Upper and lower. Got a little of everything in, a lot of different muscles. Combination moves work the brain as well. So we got the whole thing. We got the core at the beginning. And then second half, we did lower body, upper body. It's just a full body strength day today. It was. Shoulder blades back, 1 foot out. Grab a drink. Definitely take a break. I'm just going to go into a calf stretch. Join me because we pulled the heels up a lot. Hamstrings are really tight, so I got to bend the knee just a little bit more, bring the toe back a little more. So I don't want it in the back side of the thigh. I only want it behind the lower leg and the back side. Those calf muscles, moo. It's not as funny anymore. And relax. Relax the foot. Same thing, going down into it. Hold on to whatever you need to. Move the knee around. Keep the shoulder blades back, though. That's going to give you the most stretch right there. And back up. When you're done here, you can do a few more of these. Nobody said you couldn't. It's a good idea, actually. Come on down. Forward, toe back as far as you can get it. I pull back with the leg on the heel, and that brings the toe in just a little bit more, just enough to get a little more stretch. Shoulders are back, keeping my spine in neutral as I do this. Not letting myself roll down toward the foot. Is a lot of extra stress on the lower back. And relax the foot. One more time. Shoulder blades back, chest out. Come on down. Come on down to my boat, baby. Come on down, we'll sail away. I am serenading you with bad singing as you're stretching. To take your mind off the stretching because you're going, oh my God, he can't sing. Back up. Relax. Feet crossed. We use the outside of those hips. Every time we pulled that leg out to the side, butterflies, external rotations, every one of those work the outside of the hips. So we're going to stretch them now. Extend out. Come on down on top of the thighs. Have your hands on them so you can control the movement here. Looking for the outside of that bottom leg, the outside of the hip. Going down along the side of the leg, going to the knee maybe. Just really concentrating on that hip though. That's the first thing. Bring yourself up. Other side, same thing. Step it over. Get yourself in alignment and down you go. Left leg, always tighter. Do you have one of those like that? Do you have a leg that's always tighter? Right, it's that left. Or a set of muscles that are always tighter than everything else from side to side. Bring it back in. Relax. Felt good, though. I feel good from that. Fingers intertwined, palms to the ceiling. Up you go. Shoulder blades are back. Ear on the inside of one of the arms, and then bend the other way. It's a side bend. Reaching out at a diagonal. Getting that arm up as high as you can get it. Stretching the shoulder out. Feel it through the lats. The back of the shoulder, along the shoulder blade. Along the side of the back. Bring it back up to the middle. Use the hand to help you up. Other side. Arms out. Don't let them collapse. And when I say arms out, arms as far as you can get them with the fingers back like this. Maybe it's just like this, and that's fine. Or maybe you can't even get there. You just need to roll the hand out as far as it'll go. Shake that out. Rotation. Running late here. But it is so important that you stretch out after you're done. Other side. And that fingers intertwine, arms up, and then a rotation with it, and we did with the side bend. It's just a great combination to hit a lot of the upper body muscles. All of them worked. And back to center. Shake that out. Bring the hands on the thighs. Roll the shoulders forward. Get the upper back. Deep breath in. Exhale. Bring the hands back. Palms forward. Rolling the shoulder blades together. Stretching out the chest. Deep breath in. Stomach out. Exhale. Tightening up the core muscles for the exhale. Using these muscles, these ab muscles. Feel the muscles stretch right along the upper back and tighten up in the chest. Come back to center. Shake that out. One time, up overhead. Deep breath in. Stomach out at the top. Tighten the core muscles. Start forcing the air out. And we are head to toe strong now. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. And I will see you back on the next day. Friday. Friday is the next day, I'm pretty sure. Thanks, guys.